neglected. Oh no, so I continued the chapter. We'll just do that for right now. And I'll stop it at the beginning of chapter 10. And then we'll continue from there.
Plan. How was Tingle going to plan the look of a mysterious stranger? Even as a father, or especially, Tingle had no way of predicting how the sky would appear at a precise moment for them both. They'd never met and likely never would. Tingle makes it out, trying to speed walk out of there, making it seem like it is for their mutual protection, and is followed out by his son. It would seem that they have each had their hearts broken before they got out of there. But it's Chuck Tingle's job to show them both how to break up and how to move on. One should keep one's options open. He could think about these things and just process and think. The character might have had his heart broken because of this new situation. After all, maybe Chuck Tingle wasn't a therapist, and he made people feel bad and uncomfortable, and he needed a place where they'd pay him for his services, if nothing else. I would prefer it to be no other way, either. The therapist has seen his son often enough. They would end up, he hoped, in the same camp when their education had been finished, and so to speak. So Tingle decided to have a culmination conversation. Have we decided to learn what we said we were going to learn type of talk? Yes, it would be a red table talk, and the views expressed would be their own and not that of Jada Pinkett Smith, Red Table Media, or any of the producers or staff. Maybe Jaden, but they tend to flip-flop based on what would get them the latest strange. So far they've gotten $127K for Pepsi's #Bigfoot Secret #campaign, $2 for the Italian Super League slogan per ton, $10 for a PETA's campaign about pigs, piggy PETA, and $9. $5K for an Old English Bible reference, Jonah 4:11. Tingle uses this occasion to suggest that it's okay to keep getting one's heart broken if that's what one's up against, that you shouldn't fight your first impressions because your second one might be more true. The people would see their value in keeping the tables for the other and say, great. The dad would have to listen to what others say and trust in his own uniqueness and make himself a unique man. Tingle is starting to develop his sons first, that the old guy just gets tired. Tingle makes this time around. But his son can't concentrate, can't get along with his peer group, has gotten bad marks on his tests, can't throw a ball 1 foot to another. He got his football shoes at a Goodwill for $5 and never actually came out to play again. The father finds it helpful that his son isn't talking back to him all the time, and when they're at a water park and he sees that the staff is so kind, how they understand. Tingle decides to teach the son something about what a high-functioning autistic cat might be like, or any high-functioning autistic cat for that matter, and they stay up for many days and have many conversations like many people on the internet. Sponsored by his illicit inventory of disoxin, gotten for him for cheap if he never ever mentions where he got it. One night, Chuck Tingle would even come back out and do a silly video presentation he did where he announced he had discovered the secret to what everyone was talking about online. Dude racing? In the 1980s, people were into chasing the first couple of $100 and then making that work. A future for Chuck Tingle and his son will be rinsed and dirty in many ways. And many have gone so far in their young life to move around in a lot of ways, including the son. Another story for another self-published chapter.
Okay. I'm just gonna... Yeah. Sorry. I'm gonna stop this briefly, and then start it at chapter 10. That's it. That's all I'm saying.